He had witnessed the destruction of Jerusalem and so much in his life that had been so stable and secure, and yet all gone. But in that book of Lamentations, of all places, is a beautiful word that Jeremiah understands, that our lives are always in the Lord, who never abandons or forsakes us, and in fact continues to give us something each and every day. And so he writes in Lamentations chapter 3, "Through the Lord's mercies we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul, therefore I hope in him. The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul who seeks him. It is good that one should hope and wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord." The Lord's mercies are new every morning. And here you are again today, both of you, on yet another morning of the Lord in both of your lives. And you know that all of your lives you've had all these days that are new every morning in the mercies of God. And so it is that you already understand and have known from the Lord's Word and from your own life that this estate of marriage is not about power and over and under, but yet the Lord has us to be subject to one another out of reverence for Christ. So it is all about giving to one another and receiving the gifts from one another as the Lord has given us. And so today, as you again rejoice in this estate, you see one another as that one whom the Lord has given to you as his gift. That's what this is all about. In the same way that our Lord has given us the gift of his own Son, who for better and for worse gave himself totally for us, even though we had no merit or deserving of it. But this is the way it is with the Lord and his gifts, especially for the sinner, for the one who is unable, and for the one who messes things up so often. The Lord comes to us new every morning. His mercies are new every single morning, baptized into his name. And so the Lord wants us to get some of that foretaste, if you will, of the intimacy and the love that is truly giving and sacrificing for the sake of one another, so that that is how we experience in our intimacy, husband and wife, the intimacy of God, and how he desires to be known by us, giving his own Son, his blood, our blood now. And so here you are again. And so you know these words of Paul. The Lord's mercies are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Today you are here embracing these promises of your Lord to be graciously with both of you again. And now as you pledge your lives to one another. But as both of you are standing here, I'm well aware, and it's wonderful, that you are embracing one another in a way that embraces who you are and always have been throughout your life. And all the gifts that the Lord has given to each of you for all of these years, when each of you have known that the Lord's mercies are new every morning. And so as you look at one another, you see more than just simply an individual here, but you understand and you know the Lord has given you each to each other with all that you embrace in your life, and with all the loved ones that you continue to embrace in your life. Today it is wonderful, and it is a joy that your children are also here for this time, for you and for one another. And that they can rejoice too in the way that you have embraced one another in everything, in all who you are in your life, in the Lord's name. And so now the Lord has given you yet another morning. Once again, as always throughout your life, but now with one another, as you now embrace one another as husband and wife in the communion of the Lord's church and his eternal bonds of love. The Lord's mercies are new again. Another morning for all the mornings of your life together. This is good and pleasing in your gracious Lord's sight. as you have come here to receive again and know again His tender mercy in your lives, now as husband and wife, Sigurd. The Lord be with you in these days ahead, in His gracious name. His mercies known everywhere. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.